believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke out some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we got that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that
Is it just my intro video? Am I here? Can you guys see me and hear me? That was weird. Hello! I guess I'm on the air? Yeah, I'm on. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we're skipping the intro this morning. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Hello, welcome to the show. I wasn't ready yet. I still had 5 minutes to prep. So let's start at the beginning. The first one today was Mr. Mimsy Borgo Valbe. All right. Yes, here's your happy dance, Mimsy. All right. Thank you very much. He said the most bodacious, salacious needs a pay raise, baby. Dad farted. All right. What's up, Tim Hicks? Good to see you. Good morning, everyone. Peter K, give Salacious a raise. That's right. You know what's up. Hey, Frauditor Follies, I know that guy. Let's see, Jade. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hashtag Rise and Shine. What is the guy? Sue Bear said good morning. Good morning, Sue Bear. Good to see you. Maserati 5000 GT. Good morning, everyone. All right. Melissa White Rabbit, Goose. That's right. Or Goo 5. Yeah. Round of applause for Goo 5. All right. Fred ends a Smitty. Hashtag don't care about what? Oh, Smitty don't care. I got you. P Barnes the second. Good morning, everyone. All right. Good to see you. Scott Ammo. Good morning, Hezekiah and pals. And Salacious needs a raise. All right. The Frauditor Hunter. Hello, everyone. For public safety is now suing me because I exposed them guys. I promise I got paperwork for everything I say. Oh my gosh. Guys, look. I keep talking about this stuff I've been working on or whatever. Sunday, I usually take the day off. And especially yesterday was the day that I put together all my stuff that I'm going to mail out for all the prize packages from this month's giveaway. So that's what I was working on all day yesterday. But I'm working on it for public safety video and another one that's coming out. Oh man, yeah, that guy. Oh. He was on my radar, but I wasn't going to really cover him, just talk about him here. But he keeps knocking on the door and then not expecting anyone to answer. What did I say? Like poking the bear, you know? Frauditor Hunter, Tim Hicks, Sue Bear. Let's see who else. Zed Zippy, what's up, Zed? Jersey Fool. As soon as that doll gets tased, I'm turning on Good Morning America. As long as you don't turn me off in the background. Yeah. Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. Hey, everybody, I'm singing a song about frauditors all day long because they're so stinky, too. They all smell like Glen cereal poo. Yeah. There she is. Everybody tell her what she needs. All right, what do we got here? Frauditor Hunter, Nightman's wife, what's up? Baby Hunter says, good morning to everyone. Good morning, Hez. All right, good morning to you, too. Let's see, Maxine Kennedy, YouTube does not like recorded material being played without commentary or the 1A detected or the music, which could be copyrighted. Yeah, well, see, that's one of the things, though. Like these false copyright strikes, that's why they're false copyright strikes. And that's why, like, yeah, they might get the video taken down while YouTube is investigating, but if you file a counter strike, then they're actually going to watch it and not just have the algorithm take care of it and then say, no, yeah, this falls under fair use, and then repost the video. So far, so good. Sue Bear, Graham, Salacious, Jersey Fool, Katie Zed, what's up? She missed us since Friday. Oh, Katie, your show on Sunday was a banger yesterday. All right. Let's see. Salacious, I get the same pay whether I show up or not. Hey, it's a goof morning, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We love to goof off. Blackheart Night is here. Oh, no. That poor voodoo doll. I almost feel sorry for him. Not. Loving this raise idea. All right. She's catching on. Katie said, that's right. Salacious definitely needs a raise. That's right. Nyman's wife gives Salacious needs a raise. Texas Tim, Melissa White Rabbit. I haven't been getting notifications. Oh, man. See, that's something there's certain things about YouTube that are like just I think just in general, one of the mysteries of the universe. Like, a lot of times I'll go to a channel and I'll be in the comment section and it'll say 3 replies. And I'll click on show replies and I'll see 1. And what's funny is whenever that happens on our channels, the frauders are like, you guys are deleting our comments. Wait. Yet, anyone who uses YouTube and reads comments often will see that that's just a thing. It just happens. It's just part of the YouTubery of YouTubedness. And the notifications thing is another one. You always hear creators complaining about their fans saying they didn't get notifications. The mystery of YouTube. But again, to me, all of the problems with YouTube, all of them, really seem to come down to one of 2 things. But mostly it's if you actually dig a little bit and look into the sheer numbers of videos that are posted to YouTube daily, it's in the millions. The amount of human beings that you would need working for YouTube or Google or whatever, just on YouTube, just to keep up, is insane. So it makes sense that the algorithm takes care of the majority of it. And because it's an algorithm, it also makes sense that it's not going to be perfect. Which is one of the reasons why this whole Hollywood strike is going on right now, is because this whole AI thing is getting scary. Tim Hicks, Super, Texas Tim, what's up? Jason D, how's it going? Edie Marie, good morning all. I'm working and lurking. And all right, woohoo, good to see you. All right. Said Zippy said Salacious needs a raise. Texas Tim, Jason D, Salacious, Gamer 88, according to Frauditor Troll, a Frauditor is threatening to sue everyone. Yep, that's for public safety. This is getting too serious. I can't handle it. I'm going back to my dog and cat videos. Listen, Chili De Castro's been threatening to sue everyone forever. So that's not the new. And then DMA jumped on the bandwagon, who there's a petition to get him demonetized now. That was started by Tones Overthinks It, based on the recent court documents that we now have a court case where somebody was convicted officially for frauditing, and there's an official court document. It's not the actual sentencing yet, but the sentencing recommendation that specifically says that he did it and filmed himself committing crimes and posted those crimes on YouTube for monetary gain, which is illegal and a violation of TOS. Filming yourself committing crimes and then posting it for money is not a good thing. But think about this: if I were to get paid, I'd have to be nice to David. It's not worth it. Let's see. Greg Jonik, Dad Farted, Didi Marie, Blackheart Knight, Maxine Kennedy. Oh, the Fur Missile DJ. All right. Welsh News Network. Hey, what's up, Welsh? Good to see you. Tim Hicks, Terry Barnes, King Stu 2000. Good morning, all. Yes, that's us. Yeah. Let's see. If you put a comment below someone's video and the channel owner deletes it, does the commenter still see the comment there? Well, it depends on their settings. Like I can set my settings so that certain, like I can, it depending on how deep you want to get, you could even set like certain words. Like if these words pop up, you'll never even see the comment. No one will. It'll just get blocked automatically. You could put automatic blocking on or have it set to manually block. I have mine set so that if something questionable is said, I could look at it. However, whenever I get those comments, I basically just scan them real quick. If I don't see any, like, you know, homophobic or racist or, you know, like traditionally bad stuff, if it's just like a frauditor saying, oh, you're stupid and you shouldn't make fun of frauditors because frauditors is good and you troll, then I don't care and I'll approve it. But the only reason I have that option is because if it is like, because I've like sex bots, you get comments from those all the time. You got to delete those all the time. It's a pain in the ass. I haven't gotten those in a while though, so I think YouTube algorithm has been doing a good job of getting rid of those themselves. But that's the thing. 3.7 million videos a day. Yeah. Greg Jonick for $2 says it's time for a wake-up call. Wake-up call. Let's taste that voodoo doll. That's all right. All right. I can do that. I can do that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he is asleep, guys.
Riot Girl Radio, baby. What? Oh, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that, Az? What the hell is it? Uh-oh. You guys are here already? It's already that time. Wake up call, Taze. Greg Jonick. Oh, you dirty, rotten, no good scoundrel. If you don't want to be filmed, stay home, you hippie. Oh, baby. Don't you remember I told you I loved you, baby? Ow.
Peter K, Accurate Outrage. What's up? What's up? Cliff Higson. Maxine Kennedy, Maserati 5000. Jason D, what's up? We are the robots. Do 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 do. We are the robots. Do 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 do. RK, good morning. Do 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 do. RK, good morning. Do 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 do. Technical difficulties up the wazoo today. What the heck's going on? First, my intro video stopped playing for no apparent reason. Then my soundboard just shut off. Ugh. Just say something bad about Hezekiah's beloved Bears and watch the band take place. Just wait. They got the first game this weekend. I'm going to be doing I've got to bring back the Bears character. I don't have the full outfit. The actual outfit is in Wisconsin, but I got the hat. And the glasses. So we'll see. Anyway, Sue Bear's in the house. What's up, Sue Bear? Good to see you. Let's see. Sue Bear, Maxine Kennedy, Tim Hicks. All the Aztec stuff a bit more. His channels lose track. Oh, you're talking about Aztec Ninja? His whole thing. Here's the thing with the Aztec Ninja thing. It's funny because it's almost literally exactly the same as the Frauditor troll thing. He's doing a live stream, and then for public safety, he's like, hey, can I come up? And he's like, sure, let me give you a link. And then for public safety, gets up there, and instead of saying, whatever, he just immediately goes, you guys are horrible, terrible, rotten, no good, screaming and hollering like a lunatic, threatening to beat him up. Like, oh yeah, no wonder people don't take you serious. And no matter everywhere you go, you can't get the service you're looking for. Because if this is how you act, nobody's going to want to, like somebody, like yesterday, I think it was Takedown, was saying that, like, he was using Regan Benson as an example. It's like she wonders why she keeps going to these city council meetings and gets nothing done. Well, because the way you act, and it's the same thing like with this guy, the way he acts, it's like nobody later on when they're doing their work, when they're voting on whatever, when they're doing whatever they do, they're not going to remember what you came there to talk about. All they're going to remember is, hey, you remember that part during the meeting where some random idiot showed up and started screaming and swearing and hollering for no reason? Yeah, that was weird. And that's all they're going to know. And then they're going to move on with all the other stuff. And then the person who was there screaming and hollering and acting like an idiot is going to be like, how come they're not helping me? Because you don't give them anything to remember except for the screaming, not what was being said, just the fact that it was there. So that's what he did to Aztec Ninja, and then that's what he did to Frauditor Troll. Same thing. It's like, it's no different, because it's the Frauditor mentality, right? It's no different than when Rogue Nation comes on here, and I say, why is it okay for you to harass old ladies at the DMV? Well, because a cop shot a guy once. No, I'm asking you, why is it okay for you to walk into the library or the post office or the courthouse and you see the secretary behind the desk and you give her a hard time? Why is that okay? Well, didn't you hear about that cop who arrested a guy who it turned out he didn't do it? Completely unrelated shenanigans, buddy. And it's the same thing with this for public safety guy. He's on Frauditor Troll and he was on Aztec Ninja and he's saying the same thing. It's like, okay, here's what happened. This is the reality of what happened. Somebody somewhere saw a video of an idiot who went into a private employees only elevator. And because it was employees only, it wouldn't work unless you scanned your card. It even had a card reader clearly in the frame of the shot in the video. And the guy who got on the elevator couldn't figure out why he couldn't get off, freaked out, and accused the people who are the employees of purposely going out of their way to lock the doors once he got in the elevator. And so people were making videos like, oh, look at this idiot who locked himself in the elevator. So his response to that is, question, why did you lock yourself in the elevator? Answer, why do you like victims being viciously beaten and murdered in the streets? Huh? No. I'm asking you, why did you lock yourself in the elevator? See, you're a scumbag that likes people being murdered and killed. No, I'm not talking about anyone getting murdered. I'm not talking about anyone getting killed. I'm talking about you, an idiot, locking yourself in an elevator. What do you got to say about that? See, you're pro-evil and hate and murder. Like the guy can't have a conversation like a human. And then he wonders why he can't get service. Because he doesn't know how to human. Carl's order of the squirrel is alive. Yes, he is. Hey, two cannibals are eating a clown. One cannibal says to the other, hey, this tastes funny. Oh, no, $2 for Black Heart Night. News Now Voodoo, never poop on my stuff. Super Mega Extra, Ultra, Extra, Super Mega Ultra Tase. Ah, crap. He ain't gonna like this.
Don't you remember I told you I loved you, baby? Oh, baby, baby. What? Oh, no, wait. Wait a minute. If I turn around and I see the name Blackheart Knight on that screen, oh, boy, am I gonna be mad. Oh, it better not. It better not. Dang nabbit! Oh, I knew it. Blackheart Knight, you evil, horrible, rotten, no good demon. Oh, I don't like you. I'm gonna audit you. You just wait, pal. As soon as I find out what state you live in, what country, and what county, and I'm gonna audit your local library. How do you like that, hippie? Hammer sauce! Why won't it stop? Oh dear! My spleen! My kidneys! My pancreas! Wait! Oh, my appendix just burst! This hurts! There's smoke coming out of my rectum!
There it is. All right. I have a theory. My theory is frauditors are sabotaging your stream. Hey, I'll tell you what, this guy sometimes chews on the wires when I'm not looking. He's like a Minoc. Always chewing on the power cables. Robert Custos, what's up? There are two other frauditors that used the card reader in the elevator. They couldn't use it. The staff said it wouldn't work, but frauditors called them out as liars and tried to use it anyway. Oh, frauditors are so stupid. And I'll tell you what. What's up, Izzy? I'll tell you what. Giving these now voodoo a raise. Mark Rules, what's up? Maggie K, what's up? Anyway, Salacious, we might as well let you know now, because you might be seeing it throughout the day as people are coming in and out. Last night, I was watching Takedown and Ray Ray, and they were talking about for public safety, and Takedown didn't know like the whole story behind, because he was on a live for public safety. He was on a live stream talking about there's all these accusations of a fake will and this and that, and Takedown didn't know what he was talking about. And I said, I know that whole story. So instead of trying to explain it in the chat, he had me come up on panel. And then while I was up on panel, at the end of the stream, we made a plan. And I said, all right, everyone in the chat and everyone watching and everyone who could hear my voice, if you're a fan of my show, when you pop in the morning, put Salacious needs a raise in the chat. Just to see, like we had it all pre-set up to say Salacious needs a raise. Like we were trying to figure out because that was the thing. Like we have to have something that like Salacious will just be in there doing her thing, minding her own business, and all of a sudden everyone keeps saying the same thing about her. What are we going to say? What are we going to say? And we had a couple different ideas, and we settled on Salacious needs a raise. So when you say that, they love you, baby. Showing some love to Salacious. Now, where's the raise? Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, for this month's giveaway, I got to announce this every day. You got to make sure everyone is well aware that this is how we're doing it this time. All right. I always give 10 prizes. For this month's giveaway, prizes 1 through 9 are going to include, I always have something else I throw in there, like maybe a Frauditor bingo card or a dancing cop card or something like that. But also, they're all going to include a blank 3D printed Frauditor voodoo doll that you can customize in any way you want. I'm actually going to paint this one and film myself doing it and post that as a video on its own. Here are some ideas of some ways that you can customize them, showing the ones that have already been pre-customized by Salacious. Here's the Long Island Audit. Look at his girdle. News Now Ninja. He's got the tattoos and everything. Got the little red bracelets on. His little hippie bracelets. There he is from the side, kind of. Look at, he's got the flip-flops on his feet. There's from the back with his head half shaved. All the tattoos and everything. This is great stuff. And then here's the random sovereign citizen Moore. He's got a little Black's Law dictionary there. So this month's grand prize is going to be these 3 dolls. Like, specifically and legitimately, these 3 that you're looking at in these pictures. So prizes 1 through 9 are going to include a blank one that you can customize any way you want. Grand prize is going to be all 3 of the Long Island Audit, the Ninja, and the Random Soft Sit. And from this point forward, blanks, like you can win some obviously in the giveaway, but blanks will be available for purchase. We still have to set up exactly how you're going to be able to purchase them, but they will be available for purchase. And what we're going to do, anytime anyone takes one of these blank voodoo dolls, decorates it in any way, and sends us a photograph of your decorated voodoo doll, that automatically gets you a free entry into that month's giveaway. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What condition my condition was in. Sorry. Yes. Graham Grayfiend is here. All right. Father Folly, zoom in. The dolls are so detailed. Yeah. It's not an external picture that I could zoom in and out on. It's I uploaded them to StreamYard so that I could just pop them on and off the screen real easy without having to open a new window and a new tab. Yeah, they're very detailed. Look at all that. Look, he's got his untied shoelaces. It's just so funny. Yes. Love it. Sue Bear for $2. There's a new voodoo. Is there a News Now Voodoo bookmark and sticker? And Tay's News Now Voodoo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making News Now Voodoo his whole line of products just featuring him. In fact, maybe I'll work on that later on today. But anyway, let's get to the tasing. Yeah. It's amazing when we do the tasing of the voodoo doll. Baby, all the while, he's gonna suffer. He's gonna pain. That voodoo doll gonna go insane. I got a voodoo doll who's gonna get tased. Oh, yeah. I got a voodoo doll, oh, yeah.
Go get taste. I got a voodoo doll. Oh, baby. Who's it gonna get taste? Oh, yeah. You know what? I actually like Ray Charles. He's pretty good. But, well, wait. What were the words to that song? Oh, crap. Wait a minute. No. Ray Charles sucks. Y'all suck, too. This sucks. Oh, my kidneys, too. Oh.
Sorry, back to reality. 20 pounds from News Network. Nice prizes, as always. Yes. Thank you, Welsh, for the 20 pounds. Here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. You all are the best fans in the world. To that I can attest. Let's see how many signatures we got on the demonetized DMA petition. We're up to 1,705. Keeping hope alive. If I win a figurine, I'd make a chili one. Oh, Sue Bear, if she gets one, she'll make it a chili. What's up? Nowhere Fast is here. Yeah. Oh, crap. That link was so big that it took 2 pages and it didn't work. Heck, nabbit. That voodoo doll's too tough. He needs broken arms and shoulders. Hey, New York, yeah, New York Public Tours here. What's up? William Grabber's here. What's up? All right. We're filling up pretty nicely, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good in the hood. So anyway, before we get into it, oh, look at this. It looks like Graham is coming through with another 2 pounds. I need to win those models. That's an awesome set. Yes. That's awesome. Here's your happy dance. All right, thank you. Yes, Salacious and her son Mason put a lot of work into those. Mason is the one who actually 3D Crab Hammer Sauce actually prints the stuff out. 3D printer he uses, not just for them, but even on the original voodoo dolls. He 3D printed the phone. Look at the detail on that. You can see the little lenses on the back, and everything with the gimbal. And then the handcuffs were 3D printed, and the little black, tiny little nasty heart in the eyeball and all that. Untied shoes. It's true. Yes, Unclean Hands is in the house. And so is Hezokuai. All right. Yes. Zerzu's bringing back the flat earth. Content, the flat earth content. Oh, man. Fight the flat earth never stopped, but Oh, flat earther stuff. Those guys are nuts, man. Crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to start with something because it's been a while since I've shown a Degeneration Nation video here. So I wanted to start with this new one just because it's been a while. So why not? Dag nabbit. Yeah. So I'm going to show a new video. Bye, Degeneration Nation. It's called When a Frauditor Gets Trespass at a Private Business. All right.
I will never leave you, Tim! Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is.
Stop being such a fucking degenerate.
Do my mail. This is my mail.
Are you ordering me to do a thing?
Please don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Fucking degenerate.
What's good? What's good, TTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Man, today we at the United States Citizenship Immigration Services. This is their application support center out in Norridge.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's done this
Just go
video.
in here, get ready to see if they respect
morning,
our
Ray
rights
Ray.
to record in public.
The thing is that this is a private company contracted with the government, so it's not public. But even if it was public, let's, humor him for a second, it would still be considered a limited or non-public forum.
And to make sure that our rights are not infringed on by anyone.
I was going to say, everybody's actually covered this video, but like I said, it's been a while since we watched Degen, so it is going to be interesting to see his take on it.
Really? I see the signs, but this is public property. Just coming in to document and grab a couple of FOIA request forms. That's it.
No, the only reason you're there is to provoke a reaction for your YouTube channel. You're not fooling anyone.
So right away, see those signs that says no recording devices. These items are prohibited in this office. Disregarding this notice will result in removal from the premises.
When Frauditor Troll did this video, while he was showing that sign, Troll made a pretty good point. I want to start harping on this a little bit too, because I think it's great. If those signs don't mean anything, why don't they just walk into one of these buildings and light a cigarette? It says no smoking. So what? It's just a sign. It doesn't mean anything. How come they're not doing that? The sign doesn't mean anything. Why don't you go in there with, a full meal, sit down and have a picnic, food, drink, cigarettes, smoking cigarettes, eating a sandwich, having a picnic on the floor? Why not? It's a public place. In other words, their definition of public is the exact same thing as a park, right? So why not treat it like you're at the park? Throw a blanket on the floor, put some food out there, have a little picnic, Why not? It's the same thing as a park, right? Idiots. Especially this guy. This guy's extra dumb.
I wonder if they're aware of the CFR that allows.
I wonder if they're aware that you're an idiot. Well, they'll learn soon enough. Yeah, they're going to be educated on how stupid you are.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Picture taking and recording is not allowed in here.
Why not?
This
Because
is a federal office.
that's exactly why it's allowed.
Are you here for fingerprints or any process?
I'm just here, like I told the young lady, I'm here to document the building and grab a couple of FOIA request forms from you guys.
I'm sorry. Picture taking and photos not allowed. It does say it on here.
Yeah, I know it says it right here too, but there's not a law.
Doesn't have to be a law, Cupcake.
I'm sorry, but
What's your name? What's your name? You can't give me your name. Oh, wow. She can't give me her name.
Oh, what? You gonna cry? No? No, go ahead, cry. Let me see you.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm so good. I'm Officer Ramos with Immigration.
How you doing today?
I'm good. So can
Like
I
up.
ask you Why are you recording? Do you have an appointment today?
No, ma'am. What's your name again?
Officer Ramos.
Officer Ramos. Like I just explained to this young lady, and the first young lady that encountered me, I'm just here to document the building and to grab a couple of FOIA request forms from you guys.
So we don't have a FOIA. We don't have any applications for immigration because this is just a fingerprint site. So unfortunately, we give you there's nothing for any of us to give you.
Well, I can just fill it out on a blank sheet of paper and turn it in.
Nothing.
What part of there's nothing they could give you did you not understand?
Here. So the only thing that we do in this building is just fingerprints for immigration. That is it. So people who walk in here already have appointments.
That's correct.
This is a contracting facility, so they don't even have anything to do with immigration.
Boom.
So there is nothing.
Well, what we're talking about the facility itself.
The facility is just a facility for fingerprints.
It's a federal facility,
No,
though, right?
sir, we are not.
So why did
federal.
she tell me that? The young lady just
We are
her
not-
right there.
We're not federal.
Why she
This
say
is
that?
not a federal. She's a contractor. She doesn't know.
Oh, she doesn't
Sorry.
know.
She's not federal.
Okay.
This is not federal.
What? Okay, right. What is it? State?
No, it's just a building. This is just a building that the contractors contracted.
So-
We're just renting.
So
the only
put it like
thing
this.
for
What?
immigration
Put it
would
like
be
this. What do you?
downtown immigration.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what does this particular site offer in terms of services?
This guy is stupid.
In terms of services, we offer fingerprints that the immigration has already scheduled.
Okay, that's
So
correct.
and we don't do anything.
I'm sorry, I have to ask you to leave, otherwise I will come back.
Yes, so that's why I'm trying to tell you nicely, sir.
I understand.
That right now there isn't anything really here that has anything to do with immigration except for people that come in for fingerprints.
Right, which still has something to do with immigration.
Yes, it does, but immigration, they already done the services, they pay their fees, they do what they have to do, then they get scheduled. But as far as that's the only thing that we do here in this building.
Okay, right.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
like I
we'll
was just
have to
explaining,
ask you to leave.
I'm having a conversation. You're
Yeah, but
interrupting
you
me.
keep recording, so.
Well, because I have a First Amendment right to do so.
But yes, sir, you do. But let's step outside if you want to keep talking.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm here for specific things.
But tell me, what are you here
I just
for?
told you I'm here if you guys don't have the FOIA
But
forms,
we don't have FOIA
that's
forms.
great. I can just fill it out on a blank sheet of paper and turn it into you still.
No, you can't because we don't accept anything here. We
You-
cannot accept.
The thing
any
is, you have
papers.
to.
Yeah, we're gonna need a citation on that one.
Well, we're waiting.
No, we don't have to. We do not accept.
The law states that you have to.
But you're in the wrong building. See?
Absolutely not. This is
Yes,
a government
you are.
building.
This is not a government
Yes, it
building,
is.
sir.
It says it all on the web.
No, it's not a government
Want me to show it to
building,
you? I
sir.
can show it to you.
No,
Oh, you're not interested in seeing it.
I'm telling you, this is not. This is people. We don't give anything here. We don't give you.
Well, I
anything.
see a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys are offering some type of services. This is packed in here today.
No, I can.
Eh.
You know what? That's their policy.
Okay.
Is that not people cannot come in with?
I see that. I see
and
they
you
have
can't-
signs,
yeah,
but
you
the
can't.
policy.
But
Let me
that is
explain.
their policy.
Let me explain to you real quick about a
Mhm.
policy. That policy.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there's a reason why this video is all over the internet now. And everyone's covering it. Because this idiot's in a private building and keeps calling it a government building, and it's not. Because he's an idiot, and he's stupid, and he's dumb, and he's not smart. Dunning-Kruger, if you guys still don't quite understand exactly what the definition of Dunning-Kruger means, this video is actually a perfect example. The more the people who know what the hell they're talking about tell him he's wrong, the more he doubles down on the fact that he's right. This is a government building and you have to take my FOIA. No, it's not a government building and I don't take anything. We fingerprint people and send the fingerprints off to the people who contracted us to take their prints. And he don't, just no, you don't. No matter how much they tell him the truth, he doesn't believe it. In fact, he doubles down on on him being wrong. Absolute textbook definition of Dunning. That's why he calls himself Dummy Kruger. Dunning-Kruger effect. The more wrong you are, the more right you believe you are, if you're suffering from Dunning-Kruger. Matty Graham for $2. Zero AC in Arizona, no sleep. Level 13 Taze. Holy poop hammer sauce. He's already bleeding because his appendix burst. He's been in intensive care, but we're going to have to pull the IV out of his arm and tase him again. Let's go.
Oh, no. This can't be for another tasing, can it? I'm still medically in trouble from the last one. You guys wouldn't want to tase me again, would you? Huh? Oh, I guess not! Ah, Rogue Nation is a stink! I pray to here's the deal! I have it all to Josh Abrams in my basement!
Man, I don't know, man. Worshipping Josh Abrams might be worse than worshiping the devil. Hey, what's up, Ancient Chart? Music and art. Yay. Voodoo hasn't been medically cleared. Let's see. This annoys me a bit about policies not being law. Okay, idiots, we won't pay out your life insurance policy then, or car insurance policy, or let you own a house after you pay your mortgage policy. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, too. It's like, isn't it your policy to follow? Well, I thought nobody has to follow policies because they're not laws. So why do the cops have to follow policies then? Because if they're not laws. Trucker Ron, what's up? Good to see you. $2 for Blackheart Night. I always kick a voodoo doll when he's down. Oh, crap. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Take two. Black Heart Night. Oh, yes. Of course it's Black Heart Night. It's always Black Heart Night, isn't it? Black Heart Night, Black Heart Night, Black Heart Night. If I'm not... Ah, crap. If I'm not dreaming about my sweetie sweet tea, or my riotous riot girl radio, baby, you know what I'm saying? Or my bottom B Reagan Benson, you know how I flow. Hey, all right. If I'm not dreaming about my honey boo boo child, Mrs. Accountability Angel, you dig? If I ain't dreaming about that, I'm having nightmares about Black Heart Night, you dirty bird. Ow!
Yeah. This is how we do. Parson 1122, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for the good morning, all. Happy to be here. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Always great to have more members of the Rash crew. Best muted voodoo ever. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, did we get a? Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we already got a request for another taselating. Maddie Graham for $2 says, tase him again. Oh, crap. Tase him until he pukes. Oh, no. He's going to get my keyboard dirty, but let's see.
No. Seriously, has enough with the tasings on. Ow! Tasings already, man. I'm still messed up from the last one. Hey, look, man. Hey, check it out. Look, distraction. Look, what's that over there? Hey, ow, come on, Hez, stop it. Oh, no, let me go, man. All right, fine. You know what? Here, you're gonna tase me anyway. Here, take this. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. Look at the butt. Everybody knows that. You lick my butt. Oh! God! I say boogie baka baka baka. I gotta take a poo. It's gonna be in your shoe. That's just how I do. I'm the pig to go to San Bobby downstream.
Yeah. I mean, oh, never mind. There you go. Night Wolf, what's up? Undecided middle ground, what's up? Flower power, all right. Step away from the doll and no one gets hurt. This is a man of the people. By the people, for the people. Let the record show. Wait. What's up, Night Wolf? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, we were watching this idiot again. And again, because I know a lot of you have seen this video already, but this is the Degeneration Nation version of it. And I want to hear what he has to say. I haven't watched him in a minute. Well, I haven't shown him on the show in a minute. So I wanted to share the love. We love Degen Nation. He has his own card in my Series 1 of my Frauditor versus Anti-Frauditor card game. Here you go.
And the Constitution is diametrically opposed. Okay. It really is, honestly. And these are not.
All right, so no.
Your skull and intelligence are diametrically opposed.
I guess she's gonna do what she has to do. Because I already explained to you that these people just come here with an appointment. The service that we offer is have them get fingerprinted.
That's correct.
And then they go home.
Well, I'm just saying that.
We do not give any other things to them.
I understand what you're saying, but all I'm saying is, hopefully you understand this, that this is a government building.
It is not a government building.
Do you want me to show it to you?
No, maybe the website says it, but this is
why
not
wouldn't
a
you?
government building.
Why aren't you
This is
interested in
just a
seeing it?
regular building.
Why aren't you interested in seeing it? I can prove it to you.
Were you dropped on your head as a toddler?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I mean, I like I said, I want to document the building, and
well, you can't walk around nowhere, so you're gonna have to stay there if you're gonna document anything, because
I just got to stay right here.
stay right there because you don't have any services here.
Oh,
There's
wow.
nothing for you to come in here for.
But I mean, it's public property, man. So you know what I mean? Like, it's public. I guess I'll stay behind the ropes. I mean, even though I don't have to, but
You do have to, sir. That's just the problem. You just can't walk in here without justification. Your justification is just you want to record. You cannot
document.
No.
That's all I want to do.
And that's fine. Then you do you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do them. And police is gonna come in and split you out, sir. I'm just trying
The
to.
police or FPS?
The Chicago police or the Norris
they don't-
police, because like I told you.
Oh, they don't have
this
any
is not a
jurisdiction.
Federal building.
They don't. They don't have jurisdiction on this property.
This is not federal building.
Okay, so I'm asking you if it's not federal, it's a state.
It's a building.
So
We're in the North.
you see how that sounds? It's not federal or state. I mean, come on.
Bruh, it's not fucking rocket science.
How you doing, officer?
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. What's your name and badge number?
Right here, you can see it.
I can't pronounce it, sir. Don't want to make a mistake.
You know, you won't. What's your name?
Well, I don't need anything. I don't even know why they called you guys here.
I have a sign that says you can't record it.
What I was trying to explain to this young lady and this young lady as well, we have a First Amendment right to record it here. Plus, not only that, sir, I'm just going to explain to you. Plus, it's in CFR, which is Code of Federal Regulations, that allows me to do this in the public accessible areas. And real quick, Officer Watts, it is 108. I just want to know from any one of you officers, from you guys from the Norridge Police Department.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have a contract that can come on this property and enforce federal regulations? That's all I want to know.
I'm confused by the question.
Basically, do you have a contract with this agency to come enforce federal regulations? If not, you guys are out of your jurisdiction.
This is not
Because
federal building.
it is.
It is not. It is not.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's
We
all.
are going to press charges.
I'm asking a question, sir.
You've been asked to leave, so just leave. If you don't leave, then you'll be in violation of criminal trespass.
Okay, so I want to ask you this real quick. If I don't leave, I will be in violation of criminal
You
trespass.
will be arrested because you're in the state of Illinois, the county of Cook, and under the Illinois compiled statutes.
Okay.
You're in violation of criminal trespass.
Okay, so under threat of arrest and duress, I will leave under Officer Watts' direction. I'm just saying. So for sure.
I'm just telling you.
I understand. I'm just saying.
You call it a threat, you call it a threat.
I mean, you did threaten me. You said if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
It's not a threat. That's the law. I'm not threatening you.
Okay. We're again, I'm going to leave since you did convey that to me, and I'm gonna go to the you guys' police department and file some official complaint. What's your name, officer?
Sir Golubowski.
Golubowski? Appreciate that. And then where's you guys' probation? I mean, not probation, but police department.
4020 North.
And it's Watts, and I don't know how to say your name. Deutscher, 39, and the other officer. Okay.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fold like a cheap suit. So after this, he goes to the police station, speaks to a superior, complains and whines about what happened, filled out a complaint form, the boring stuff. It's really not worth watching unless you really want to. And if you do, I'll leave a link in the description. You could go ahead and watch it.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack.
That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it around. I'm also very interested in what you have to say, so please leave a comment below. Until next time, later days.
Oh, yeah, you're so cheers, Pretty bad on the land.
Do you see these scraps? Do you see these? Big shut the fuck up and listen.
All right. Round of applause for Degeneration Nation. All right. We got NCR News Network in the house. We got Night Wolf. We got Edward Catalier. Who else is here that I didn't say hello to earlier? Perhaps the Derriere earlier. What the hell am I talking about? I don't know. It's Monday. It's Monday. Ah, crap. I just realized. Oh, Monday. Boo. Round of applause for Monday, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, crap. Anyway, yeah, that guy's just another in a long line of butterbrain douche canoes. Very, 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 very not smart. But what are you gonna do? Idiot's gonna idiot, dummy's gonna dumb, and moron's gonna more. More. Oh, moron's gonna more because the Moors. Get it? I guess not. All right, well, in that case, let's watch a new KFAR video, shall we? Gotta love the KFAR. He's a big friend of this channel. Gotta love the KFAR because he's a great friend, and we all know how we love KFAR. What's up, Accurate Outrage? Good to see ya. As always. Yeah, baby.
Butchering this intro, so I'm going to try to short and sweet this bad boy. Today we're going to be covering Nova Audit. He's fairly new. He gives me Detroit Metro Audit vibes. Very weak sounding, very, very much so a coward. Detroit Metro Audit's the little tiny guy that shakes on camera like a chihuahua, got arrested at Metro Detroit Airport, and has since run away from the term auditor and now calls himself Public Tour, which is not accurate at all. But before we get into this, we're going to jump to one thing, a very important thing. So Jeremiah Payne is running away from YouTube. Apparently he's saying Twitter pays better. Somebody should break it to him that he needs an actual following and for people to actually watch his content to make any money off of social media. He said he's sick, blah, blah, blah. He's supposed to start work, which is what he was e-begging for like a couple weeks ago. So, shocker, he didn't get a job again. Anywho, right there at the bottom, trolls, stay the hell away because you will get deleted real quick. If an auditor or a sovereign citizen or a Moor calls you a troll, I'm proud. Because in my head, troll means someone more intelligent than them. They grift. That's why Jeremiah's leaving. We've called out his grift. No one shows up. Nobody donates. So he's running to another platform. We're all smarter than these guys. These guys are the bottom of the barrel when it comes to IQ. Again, we're doing Nova Audit today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. All right, so yes, we're cutting in 2 minutes from the beginning. It's him giving his BS narration. These officers were there to break up a party. Off to the right there, it seems like there's a ton of people. And he decided to stick his Karen nose where it didn't belong. These guys always say, well, why can't you guys just mind your business? Their whole thing is them not minding their own business and getting in the way and making false claims. He's going to do just that. Here we go.
Leaving? I'm sorry, officer, I didn't hear what you said.
I said that this party shut down.
Okay, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, sure. My name is Officer Enix.
Okay.
My code number is 2991.
All
you can
right.
talk with my supervisor. He's
Yes,
over there.
please. That'll be shutting down. Yes, I'm not part of the party, sir. I'm just recording you guys in public. I'm practicing my First Amendment right.
Go ahead. Absolutely.
Yes.
Where's your car?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Brown 3381.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions. Okay.
No, sir.
You have a wonderful night, okay?
All right. You too, sir.
Filthy officer got extremely close. Said literally, hey, that's my name right there. My ID number is blah, blah, blah. Hey, what's your ID number? The officer gave it to him, no problem. He said, hey, where'd you park your car? For those of you who live in this realm of reality, he was probably asking him that. They're going to go off into conspiracy theory land. Oh, they were going to run him. They were wanting to arrest him. No, they probably wanted to make sure that he wasn't parked where the party was because they were going to start probably towing vehicles. Common sense stuff, like I said. He said, yeah, if you need anybody to talk to, supervisor's right there. And it even looks like he shook the dude's hand at the end and said, yeah, have a good day. And when he was walking by off rip, he kind of sounded like he said leaving or evening. Leaving as in, are you leaving the party? Or evening as in evening and just keep it moving. But diving into conspiracy theory land. Gotta love it.
Excuse me, officers.
Yeah, what's up, boss?
Hi, who's the supervisor on scene?
He just left.
Okay, can I get your name and badge numbers, please?
Sure, whose name and badge numbers would you like?
Yours.
Okay, I'm Officer Randall. My badge number is 2880.
All right, you, sir?
Officer Hodges, number 2226, sir.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Who is the supervisor, sir? Do you know if he would be able to speak to me? I have a grievance that I need to address with him in regards to one of your officers.
Absolutely. Was it related to all this?
Yes. Well, I'm recording you guys in the in your duties right now.
Sure, I see that, but
Yeah.
one thing is the grievance you have, was it related to this?
No, sir.
Okay,
It was related to the conduct of one of your officers.
What I'm saying is, was the conduct
Yes, just 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Depends on which supervisor we're getting. That's what I'm trying to
No,
figure
that's
out.
fine.
You know who the officer was?
So there's more than likely a patrol sergeant that had to be there. Also, tactical man there, probably part of the SWAT team. He's not trying to deal with this. That is not his job at all. They're asking who it was specifically. Patrol captain, patrol sergeant, patrol lieutenant, somebody on that side, or was it one of our guys so we can go up our chain to get that supervisor? But this guy is a moron.
I have it on camera, sir.
I'm just saying though, you don't know.
No, I recorded his name.
You didn't get his
because-
name or anything?
No, sir, I did. I did record it. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you
Can I
doing?
get your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, it's Officer Kovacs, badge number 3469.
All right. Thank you.
It almost seems like they're trained to point to their names when they say it because these guys are
Supervisor's on
stupid.
the way.
Thank you
By
very
nature.
much, sir. I
Sergeant
appreciate it.
Syfe.
Auditors aren't the smartest people. He said, I'm getting out of here. This is not my problem anymore.
You can call. You can. You can call.
Someone called me off.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even hear him come over the radio.
They're two guys trying to do their job, and this guy's just being a creep, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. So we are going to look at my face for a hot second to cut through some of the dead air until the supervisor gets here and says, hey, this guy wants to talk to you because he's an idiot. And here we go.
How are you, sir?
I'm the supervisor. What can I do for you?
Hi. Can I get your name and badge number?
Sergeant
one more time?
Syfe, 1462.
Sergeant Syfe?
Yes.
And you're the supervisor
I
that
am.
was in charge of this call? All right. I need to get the name and badge number of every officer that responded to this call. While I was exercising my First Amendment right in the course of you guys' duty, one of your officers, I have it on video, walked past me. He said something about I couldn't really understand. Once I asked him, I turned around and asked him, what he said because I didn't understand. Once he approached me, I asked for his name and badge number, and he got about maybe less than 6 inches away from me and shoved his name tag into my camera here. So I'd like to file a complaint, but I'd also like to get your name because I feel that
I
your
told you my name is
supervisor.
Sergeant Syfe, and my badge number is 1462.
Okay.
Okay. As far as filing a complaint, let me explain how that works.
I already know the process. I just wanted to make sure that are you guys from the Central District
Central
or Eastern District? Okay.
Central District.
So I'll be speaking with, I believe, Captain Castillo.
All right, so I keep interrupting, and I'm sorry about that. I literally just told you what happened off of this guy's own video. Off of this guy's video, it sounded like the officer said evening or leaving, both of which are acceptable things to say to someone when you're breaking up a party. And if you just see somebody on the street, evening or leaving, absolutely fine. He put his name tag into the camera so this guy who has an extremely low IQ wouldn't miss it. And I'm not just saying, oh, he's extremely low IQ. He literally already forgot what the guy's name is, what his badge number was. Oh, I recorded it. So you don't know who it is? No, I recorded it. Okay, cool. Thanks for proving you're an idiot. Now he's wasting the supervisor's time. Yeah, I would like to file a complaint. Okay, well, this is the complaint process. Well, I already know. Then why are we here? Why are you trying to hem up an officer because you wanted so desperately to be a cop, but you just couldn't do it? In my head, that's what all these auditors wanted to be. They wanted to be a cop. They wanted to be in the military, and they couldn't hack it. So now they've had to go to harassing these people that they wanted to be because they're jealous. It seems like this guy, like I said, he sounds weak, cowardly. He wanted to be an officer, couldn't hack it.
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to let you know, since you were the supervisor on scene, that your officer, I will be requesting his body camera. Okay. And I will be filing a complaint, but I just wanted to let you know, in case this does come up from your captain, sure. That this was the situation. I'm just doing my First Amendment right here to record in public and record you guys in the course of your duty. And your officer was, I feel, in my opinion, very disrespectful when he approached me the way he did.
Not a problem. Hey, I'm gonna email Captain Castilla and just let him know you're gonna be in contact with him.
Yes.
What was your name?
I'm sorry, I don't give my information out.
Okay.
Unless I've
That's fine.
All
right.
So this goes to the Rogue Nation and several other people on that side of the auditing community. They feel disrespected unless you get down on your knees and start doing inappropriate things behind or to them. That's the only way they don't feel disrespected. At no point was anyone disrespectful to this guy. They were more than polite. They let him chill wherever he wanted on this, little patch of grass, recording a situation that he had zero connection to. But he's trying to hem up an officer because he didn't get down on his knees and blow it. I think that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, that's it. I just wanted you to be aware. Thank you very much. All right, so we let the supervisor on scene know what was going on. We will be requesting all the information about this call.
Okay, so that's all I was willing to have you guys suffer through. Like I said, this guy reminds me of Detroit Metro Audit. Shakes like a chihuahua. And yeah, he's just wasting everyone's time by being a Karen. Like I said earlier, he's trying to hem up one officer for literally telling him all of the information he wanted to know. And then what looked like shaking his hand after. Kind of seems like a scummy move to me. But anywho, I'll try to keep up with this guy. Like I said, he's only got like 4 videos. So he's not that big. Only like 1,000 subscribers. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Peace.
All right. Boy, oh boy, is that guy an idiot. Yeah. He is, he's bad. He's horrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's whatever. People are dumb, and he sounds like one of the dumbest to me. At least in the top 10 of stupidity. Sounds dumb to me, stupidity. Woohoo, I'm a poet, I didn't even know it. Mark Rules, Irish Dublin. Who else is here that I didn't say hi to? Graham is always here. William Grabber, what's up? Good to see you. Tim Hicks, Fair My Soul, Edward Catalier, Sue Bear, Nightwolf, what's up? Mark Rules. All right. If everyone continues with this salacious needs a raise, this channel will soon be bankrupt. 2-minute warning to the cupcake dance. Oh, all right. Awesome sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, the demonetized Denver Metro Audits petition is up to 1,727 signatures. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, wow. That's amazing. How fast those numbers went way up real quick. Oh, wow. I'm yawning. It's Monday. Oh, give me the Monday sound. That's better. All right. So, let's see. Salacious needs a raise because she's delicious. Oh, all righty then. I don't need a dance, but I do need a delicious cupcake. All right. You like those Hostess cupcakes? You know, it's funny. It seems like every generation, the quality of everything goes down a notch. Because I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to like eat Twinkies and be like, when I was a kid, these things were great. Now they taste like you're eating a sponge, like literally a sponge. Now, if I take a bite of a Twinkie, I'm thinking the same thing. Wait, when I was a kid, these were good. What the hell is this crap? So I don't know, man. Is it because, well, no. Like, that's the thing. Like, I was just going to say, well, maybe it's because when you get older, your taste buds change. But then I remembered I've seen all kinds of stories and reports about how over the years they have changed the recipe. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's a fact. Just read the ingredients on the box. They've changed. So there you go. One of my favorite examples of that is I used to work at Burger King. And just to give you an example, and I mean, you could look it up on their website. They have to list all their ingredients on everything by law. I was looking at the French fries, you know, the boxes that the French fries come in that have the list of ingredients. Now, I'm expecting it to say maybe potatoes, salt, vegetable oil. It's a freaking paragraph of half of the words I can't even pronounce. Okay. Tasty cake is better. You can get them at Wawa. Ooh, I got a Wawa right there. Woo, I'm going to go check them out. Thank you for the heads up. Cupcake dance time. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Yeah. Thank you very much. You guys remember World's Finest Chocolate? The ones that the kids always sell for school to raise money? Those have gotten, this price has stayed the same all these years, but they've gotten a lot smaller. They're the same length, but when you take them out of the package, they're like almost like wafer thin now. Oh well, it is what it is. Do they even put actual cocoa in those things anymore? Or are they just artificial chocolate flavored, artificial chocolate flavoring? I don't know. I'm sure I could look it up, but I don't want to because I don't care that much. I don't know, man. It ain't easy being cheesy, but it is easy being the awesomest fans in the world, which is what you guys are. Round of applause for you guys once again. And as always, I love to point out the awesomeness of my fans because everyone always says they have the best fans in the world. I got the best fans in the world. I have the best fans in the world. It's ordered by the court and hereby a fact. And I have physical evidence to prove it. I got that painting that was a gift to me, hand painted by my fan, Judy Johansson. And God bless Little Chihuahua Big World. It just had a heart attack. She's recuperating right now. Love for Little Chihuahua. She that's a Little Chihuahua Big World shirt. But there's airbrushing. Little Chihuahua Big World is hand airbrushed on there by Little Chihuahua Big World. This right here on the wall right there. I got a picture of it. I'll show you so you could get a better look at it in the close-up. Hold on. Where is it? Dag nabbit. Things happen that make me want to poop myself. There you go. All right. So that right there is a close-up photograph of this drawing that was hand-drawn by my fan, Sue Bear. And then, of course, the voodoo dolls that were made by my fan, Salacious, and my producer, beautiful Salacious. Wonderful Salacious needs a raise. And these dolls that were 3D printed by her son, Mason. and decorated by Salacious, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Couple pictures of the ones she decorated, which are the grand prize. All three are going to be the grand prize of this month's giveaway. We got the Long Island Audit, the News Now Ninja, and the Random Sovereign Citizen Moore. I got these flowers. It's a flower Lego set that was a gift from my fan, Flower Power. Speaking of handmade gifts, I got this hacky sack that was handmade by my fan, Leland Squirrels. That hat from Keeping It Criminal was a gift from my fan, Keeping It Criminal. I got this here cup and also a hat from Welsh News Network. I got this as a gift from News Now Enemy. Even the man everyone loves to hate, David Perillo, gave me this as a gift, this Grateful Dead sticker. And, of course, I got, what else? What did I miss? I feel like I didn't mention something. Something back there. Let's see. I got Kick. I got the Debos Nation shirt. Gift from Debos. I got Frauditor Troll shirt. Gift from Frauditor Troll. And, of course, every Saturday on the Saturday Night Snafu, I get a Graham and Bob Show custom video that he makes custom just for me and my Saturday show. Round of applause for Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. All right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, time for another video. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go with the man, the myth, the legend, Unclean Hands.
Nobody's scared of you either, homeboy. Nobody's scared of who you repping. Who you repping, homeboy? Oh, I'm saved by his sacrifice on the cross. You can't put me out of the church. You don't get a vote. That's what I love about my faith in Christ. No matter how many of my brothers and sisters judge me, they can't put me out of the family. You don't have any authority. I'm saved by the grace of God. Hey, I drive a black Kia, so make it feel better. Park right over there. Go get those plates, okay? To make you feel better. But do me a favor. Put that camera in my face and give me a compliment. You understand me? You keep that camera in my face. I have not stuck my camera in anybody's face. Have respect. Have respect. I didn't put my camera in somebody's face. You get a lie. You get a lie. And you keep that camera in my face. You keep that camera in my face. Nobody's scared of you either, homeboy. All right. Nobody's scared of you either, homeboy. Nobody's scared of who you repping. Who you repping, homeboy? Who you repping? I don't mind. Record me all you want. Who you repping, homeboy? Who you repping, homeboy? Why are you stepping close to me? Why are you stepping close to me? Why are you stepping close to me? Here. 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 Get closer to me. Get closer to me again. I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for you. Then get your boy. Get your boy. Whatever, bro. Who you repping, homeboy? Who you repping, homeboy? Nobody's scared of you either, homeboy. Nobody's scared of you either, homeboy. Nobody's scared of who you repping. Who you repping, homeboy? I got something for you. I got something for you. Nobody's scared of you either, homeboy. Homeboy. Homeboy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, I have been invaded by the bane of my existence. The one thing I hate more than anything, dead air! Sorry. Yeah. I was going to refill my coffee, and then I realized that Unclean's video was shorter than short. It ended! No, that's not a clap thing. That's not a ding thing. Ah, crap. They do that sometimes. You got to look out. Yeah, these tough guys, they always talk. They just yap nonsense. They're idiots. They're dumb. They're stupid and dumb. They're idiots. They're morons. They're stupid, dumb, douche canoes. Smell like news now voodoo's poo. Hey, all right. Yeah. And for those of you who didn't see last night's takedown stream that I was on, because earlier Blackheart Knight was saying some things in the chat related to some of the stuff we talked about last night when he was there. So just to get you guys caught up in case you missed it, Sunday is the day, like when at the beginning of the month, when I do a drawing like I had at the beginning of this month. The first Sunday after the drawing is when I get all of the prizes together, and hopefully I have everybody's, shipping information by then and all that set up and ready to go. So I put all that together, and I put on everything, I address everything, get everything set so I could mail it all at the same time, basically is what it comes down to. Short story long. So anyway, so I did all that. I put everything in all the boxes and the packages and all that. And Blackheart Knight is one of the people who's getting a prize, for this month's giveaway. So last night when I saw him, it was part of the storyline, but the story was that News Now Voodoo was trying to poop in his envelope. And so I had trouble addressing his stuff for him and I had to scoop the voodoo poop out. Yeah, see, this whole thing with people, like, well, first of all, the levels, the depths of ridiculousness, it doesn't end. Like, when they started hitting libraries, I was like, okay, now we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel for content. But now we got Good Citizen News and that other douche canoe that he hangs out with auditing boats that pulling into the pier. They have a whole channel dedicated to that. And if somebody says don't film me, they just pepper spray them. Like SGV and those guys. Like, that's a new low. Like, it goes from we're holding our government accountable to we're holding random people on the street accountable to now we're holding speedboats in the pier accountable. See, that's the thing. These idiots, it's so difficult when you're intelligent to think like an idiot. Like, try to figure out what's going to be next. They're going to start auditing what, preschools? Oh, no, that's already been done. Churches? Oh, no, that's a regular thing now. McDonald's? Oh, no, I've seen that. Fast food joints? Yep. Check. Truck stops? Oh, seen that. Check. Yeah, the dog pound. Jason, they did. That just happened last week. It was disgusting because one of the Hell's Angels got hit by a car, fell off his bike, was literally dying. The other angels are giving the guy chest compressions, trying to keep him alive, and this Frauditor's filming the whole thing. And the angels are like, yo, you better turn that camera off. And he's like, you can't tell me what to do. And because there were police and EMTs and they're trying to keep the guy alive and this and that, they weren't worried about it. But if they ever find out who that guy is, he's not going to have a good day. I guarantee you that. Yeah, the dude at the pier, he didn't pepper spray a baby, but it was windy, and some of the pepper spray got blown towards a baby that was being held nearby. So, yeah, Sausage factories are next. I think NC Tyrant Hunter may have already done one of those because he does just go to random factories and film the employees going in and out about their day. Whatever. Jason D, if they catch him, when they catch him, I wonder if they'll make him dig his own grave. Yeah, man. Yeah. I've covered that video, but I don't like to harp on it too much because it does show the biker basically die in the video. But it's just showing that the other Hells Angels, they were ready to go. Like if there wasn't such a heavy police presence there because of what was going on, the dude probably would have gotten seriously. A rescue helicopter was coming and couldn't land because he was where he was standing filming was the spot where the helicopter wanted to land. And all the Hells Angels are telling him, get out of here. The helicopter can't land because you're standing there. He's like, you can't take away my First Amendment right to film. Proof, once again, anyone who supports Frauditors, take this clip right now. When you see somebody literally dying in the street and a rescue copter is trying to land to save this guy's life and you refuse to move to let it land because you're filming, that's why we hate you guys. That's a perfect example of the kind of thing that causes us to have nothing but disrespect and disdain for what you douche canoes do. When I see somebody trying to jump off a bridge and die, and then a frauditor shows up and makes him more upset and want to get back on the bridge because he's so embarrassed that he's being filmed, and they tell him that, and the frauditor's like, you can't take away my right to film, so you're going to make somebody who's trying to die want to die even more, making it clear that that's making him more upset, but you won't stop? But we're supposed to respect you, and you don't understand why we don't? Look in the mirror, you butterbrain douche canoes. Let's do something a little more fun. Here's unclean. Yeah! I already did unclean. Here's Ragical making fun of a Karen getting pulled over. Not a soft set or anything, just a stupid Karen. Here we go.
I'm watching you drive all the way up the street with your head buried in the phone. All the way up the street.
No, it was not.
Imagine doing the Jedi mind trick, holding your phone in your hand, looking the officer dead in the eye and putting it away, telling him, no, I was not.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull you over. I have it on my camera. I have everything. And, I mean, and don't tell me you're on directions.
No, I'm not. I'm directions in my damn neighborhood. Do you really have nothing else better to do?
Being distracted in traffic is one of the main causes of traffic accidents. So no, he doesn't have anything better to do. He saw your dumb ass doing it dumb, because even standing still at a traffic light with your phone in your hand is, as it should be, illegal.
You're gonna get pulled over. You're gonna pull over into the BP lot. Pull up next to the behind that. Yes, ma'am.
Nothing else to do in your damn day, do you?
I don't want to be killed by you, ma'am. Pull over into the BP lot. Just call me a douchebag.
Well, don't worry, officer, that's what you can expect from dick flutes, especially Karen-fueled dick flutes. Matter of fact, I would be disappointed if she didn't call you a douchebag. It's in their nature to project their behavior onto others.
Car 748A at the Detroit Group Home 3141 Medina. Employee there wants to be seen, so the signal in their quarters. Color SUV, parking lot.
Stay in your car. Stay in your car.
Any truancy officers on this area?
31.
Truancy officers to 5D Boston. Any truancy officers to 5D Boston. 31, go ahead.
Henderson High with Robert.
Picture in case you wrangle me to the ground with police brutality.
I need your
What the hell are those dumb noises? These would be coming from her car. If I were her, I would get that checked out.
license, your registration, and insurance. Can you please put your feet in and close the door?
Why?
Because it's for my safety and your safety.
Well, you see my hands at all times. Is this against the law right there? Am I not
I
allowed
need
to have
your license,
is it against the
registration,
law?
and insurance, man.
Holy hell, she's like that annoying sibling. I'm not touching him. Look, I'm not touching him. There's still air between me and the finger. See, this is what pisses me off. She actually thinks she is in the right here. How come we have spawned a generation that can't stop touching their phone just for a few minutes even? They're like junkies. The moment they hear the bzz, bzz, or ding, their hand reaches out and they just can't stop themselves. It's truly pathetic. And this is coming from someone that has their phone on silent because the YouTube channel I run here sends out a lot of notifications, but I can control myself. I've actually managed to not touch my phone for over a day, maybe even 2 days. It's not that hard.
You're willing to text with your daughter in the back seat.
Dude, I'm not texting. I'm
You were
sitting.
typing and you look, there's a picture there and you're typing under with a green text bubble.
I'm not
Comments
texting.
comments on a picture.
This is a little thing. Just
Okay,
to let
you know
know,
what?
you may be an
Go
old
ahead and give
man.
me.
So I use this little thing.
I don't need your insurance.
Where I
I'll pull it up, ma'am.
Where I hit
You
this.
are going to be issued a
And I talk
citation
in my
today.
phone like this. That's
She was definitely typing on her phone. And even talking on your phone like that is illegal. It needs to be in a hand-free set. You pathetic specimen, you.
Can anybody advise if there are wagons from that
That's fine. We don't have a wagon out. There's a wagon
my child just had an accident.
I've asked you to stay in your seat, ma'am.
Well, I have a child to tend to.
I've asked you to stay in your seat. Can you please close?
Is this, excuse me, is this part of the law, a part of getting pulled over?
I'll
Is
tell
it,
you what.
Is it? I'm just asking because you're being pretty forceful about it and I would like to know.
Yeah, no you don't. You're not interested in that at all. You're just trying to be a contrarian. And there is something called officer safety. If an officer doesn't deem a situation safe, he has the authority to change that situation. In this case, putting a door between you and him. But hey, let's talk about that kid in the back of the car. You don't care about her safety at all, do you? Bloody entitled brat in the front of the car. More immature, I'm sure, than the kid in the back of the car.
The truth. Is that a law?
There's your driver's
Can you
license,
answer
ma'am.
that for me, Officer
What
Connor?
you're being cited for is
Are you not
texting
gonna
while
answer
driving today,
my
ma'am.
question?
I'm going to give you a copy of the law today.
You're not going to
gonna
answer my
understand.
question about the law.
What is your question again?
Is this illegal to have my door open?
It depends on my feeling of safety, and you've been very aggressive for absolutely no
Well,
reason.
come on, bro.
You have
pulled
a
me over.
Shut your mouth, he's not your bro. Disrespectful little twat. And you called him an old man, as if that is some kind of insult. What a pathetic display of a mom in this case. Perfect example for your kid. Good job.
I'm not your bro.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I don't care. I'm going to call you what I want.
Well, of course you don't. Being the childish little contrarian you are.
Your small child is dependent on you, and their life is in danger. Their life is in danger because of what you're doing. You're endangering all our lives
Well,
today, and that's why you're being
making an
cited.
assumption that I was texting when I'm using voice to
Well,
talk.
ma'am, you can go to court on the
Oh, you get to see me again. Yes. you
9
do.
o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
and
are
I
you
would
gonna
love
be
to
there?
play this for the judge. This would be absolutely outstanding. This would be entertaining for the judge.
Oh, okay.
You can go on the 19th at 9 o'clock in the morning. This address, courtroom 1B, to plead not guilty in front of a judge.
Sure.
Your second option, you can actually pay for it in person downtown.
Butterfingers.
Oh, that's so funny. You almost made me laugh. But yeah, it's gonna be entertaining if you actually go to court, which you won't. This is your childish little mentality that is just, playing tricks on your mind. Because you can't control yourself. Like you can't stop touching your phone.
Making us all unsafe on the road.
I'll tell you what. You know what?
Are you gonna stop the traffic?
I'm going to go ahead and give you a copy of the law today. I don't even need you to sign this. I'll go ahead and say
No,
unwilling.
don't do that in my car, please. Excuse me, that's my property. Do not do this on my property.
Unwilling. Do you have any questions for me today, ma'am?
Plenty of questions.
There you go.
Are you gonna stop the traffic so I can take
Okay,
a
if you
left
don't
out
want
of
it,
here?
Not a chance.
Why?
Do you have any other questions,
You ruined
ma'am?
this, and you know
Have a great day,
You know
ma'am.
my daughter just had an accident.
Well, at least she's alive today because of me. I'm a douchebag. Your Honor, I'm a douchebag.
I will look on the bright side. She didn't call you a square. But then again, last I checked, it's hip to be square.
What's that?
She was still texting and driving when you
Yeah, I know.
pulled over.
Yeah, I know.
I was watching this. She got caught.
She's still texting, and I'm the douchebag, and she's got about a 2-year-old in the back seat that she's willing. Yeah.
She just mad she got caught.
Yeah. Drive. Take care, guys.
Don't you just love it? Everyone hates these people that drive with their phones out. Imagine the brain part of this lady. And I use that term lightly. Brain and lady. She gets pulled over for being on her phone, continues to be on her phone, right up until the point the officer is next to her car talking to... How do these people function? They drive among you. Keep that in mind. Bye-bye. Bloody self-entitled shit.
Oh, I love Ragical. Round of applause for Ragical. All right. Ragical, the unhallowed night. Every day and every night. We love Ragical. 1,737 signatures on the demonetized Denver Metro Audits petition. All right. Oh, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna do something really different. So there's this channel called Salmonella, but it's like the name is Sam, and then the last name Onilla. It's a joke name, Salmonella. Salmonella Academy. And he made these videos like years ago. They were like educational video, but he does it like as a cartoon, and he has very, very heavy dose of sarcasm and humor. He makes he spells it Sam O'Nilla like that. Or it's Nella, actually. Sam O'Nella like that. Sorry. But anyway, he made these, like, they were really funny, historical things you never even think of, you never even heard of. So he's teaching these like really bizarre lessons about history. And if you look up the stuff afterwards, you see that he's straight up telling the truth, except he's saying it, like I said, with a very heavy dose of sarcasm and humor, and he makes it funny and fun to learn history. And then he got over 4 million subs, super popular channel, and then he disappeared. Nothing. For 3 years, he didn't post anything at all. 10 months ago, for the first time in 3 years, he just popped up with a new video out of nowhere. And at the end, he says, "See you guys in another 3 years." And it was like, oh boy, he disappeared again. Well, this morning, when I went to go on the air, I got a notification. He just posted a new video. So it's his first video. It's already got over 2 million views. It's his first video in a year, and only his second video in 3 years. He just posted it. I didn't get the notification until this morning. I haven't seen it yet. I love Salmonella, so we're going to watch it together. Dag nabbit. I haven't seen this before, but I got to watch it. So I figured since I'm here with you guys, if you guys don't know who Salmonella Academy is, this hopefully will turn you on to his stuff and won't get me in trouble for using someone else's. I don't think he'll have a problem with it. I hope. I don't think he even knows I exist or will care that I'm advertising his. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to show it because I love the guy. But like I said, this is brand spanking new. So I don't know what it is, if it's any good, but it's Sam. And I haven't seen him do one bad video ever. So let's get into it, see what he's got to offer us today.
Hey kids, today I've got another character study for you all, a man known as Zhang Zhengshang. In 1881, he was born into poverty in the Shandong region of China. His father was a head shaver, not a barber mind you. If a head shaver's a barber, then a ditch digger's an architect. He also moonlit as an alcoholic. His mom, meanwhile, was a literal practicing witch and exorcist, already a recipe for success. Zhang joined a group of roving bandits at age 20, as one does, right around the Xinhai Revolution, where the Qing dynasty was overthrown and the Republic of China was established. But in 1916, the kidneys of the nation's widely disliked monarchist leader done shat the bed, causing a power vacuum that ultimately led to what is known as the warlord era of the Republic. During this time, different regions of China were constantly shifting hands between a collection of separate military groups, all of whom were ruthless both to each other and to the people they ruled over. And through charisma, favors to the right people, and a keen sense of military pragmatism, our humble highwaymen soon came to be one of these warlords. Now, Zhang was quite skilled as a leader of war. After the Russian Civil War, he recruited thousands of fleeing white Russians, not beverages, but Bolshevik butchers, which bolstered his battalions and brought big bonuses to his bloodshed. He also made efficient use of armored trains, which proved to be highly cost-effective at transporting large amounts of troops and supplies. But that's not what you people care about. You want some clownage. Well, rest assured, Zhang was quite the character. Now, we all know the age-old debate between positive and negative reinforcement. On the one hand, if you treat people well, you'll probably get the same treatment back later down the line. But on the other hand, nobody's ever taught a tiger to jump through flaming hoops with just pets and temptations. And if you think that's messed up, that's because, well, yeah, it is. Circuses are fucking evil. But like all great leaders, Zhang knew how to appropriately apply both the carrot and the stick. As an example of the former, he defeated the forces of enemy General Wu Peifu largely by convincing members of his army to defect, with the promise that they could keep their original rank after switching sides, which he fulfilled. But then he was like, yeah, I don't know if my loyal men would be too happy about being outranked by strangers. Well, only one solution here. All my guys are ranking up. Problem was, so many officers were promoted that Zhang literally ran out of gold and silver to make new insignias. He was like, I gotta think about this. Went out for a smoke, looked down, hey, wait a minute, and had the rest of the emblems made out of the colorful foil found in cigarette packages. It's said that during the promotion ceremony, people would look down and notice their little star already had a rip in it before the event was even over. But hey, there's still a colonel or poobah or whatever now, they can't complain. On another occasion, he proudly announced that he would either win an upcoming battle or return home in his coffin. And though Zhang was many things, he was not a liar. So after he ended up retreating, his men paraded him through the streets in a casket while he waved and sheafed on a cigar. So you're probably wondering why they called him the dog meat general. At this point, my head was swimming with lurid fantasies about him eating dog flesh or wearing dog flesh or eating dog flesh. Turns out, nah, he was just real into pai gow, of which the act of playing was colloquially referred to as eating dog meat. And also because he ate dogs. He was also sometimes jokingly referred to as the three don't knows, since he didn't know how much money he had, how many concubines he had, or how many men were in his army. Well, funny, there was some truth to the nickname, which did sometimes cause issues. Some were minor. For one, he had a lot of trouble remembering the names of the 30 to 50 women of all nationalities in his harem, but he got around this by just assigning them numbers. Number 4 is real flexible, 27 makes a killer quiche, watch out for 14, she's a biter, and so forth. Other times, things got a little more dire. Later in his career, Zhang became the military governor of the province of Shandong, and while the warlord life suited him, domestic affairs were another story. Rampant human rights violations aside, the whole thing was just way poorly managed. For example, while Zhang did collect taxes on everything from theater performances to tobacco examination licenses, relatively little of his extortions went towards his war efforts or anything practical, with most of it being funneled into vanity projects and his own personal riches. So how did he fund his army? Well, for those playing at home, it's time to take a shot, because Zhang printed tens of millions of dollars worth of paper money in the form of military stamps with no reserve to back them up. Obviously, massive inflation ensued, but Zhang just said no, insisted the stamps had a 1-to-1 conversion with real money, and continued paying his men at the same rate. Fortunately for them, the invisible hand of the market is no match for the very visible fist of the soldier, because they just kick old merchant ladies' asses till they accepted the currency at face value. But unfortunately, kicking old ladies' asses can't solve everything. In the summer of 1927, Shandong was hit with a famine caused primarily by drought. At the time, many people prayed to Zhongxian, a folk deity, in an attempt to bring bring rain to these crusty lands. But Zhang Zhengshang, he don't get on his knees for nobody. He walked right up to the statue in Xi'an's temple, starts bitch slapping it, tells it to go fornicate with its sister, and then has his artillery crew fire shells straight into the sky for hours on end to show that god who he's dealing with. Sources differ on when the next rain was, but it did eventually rain, so in the end, Zhengshang got the last laugh. Speaking of which, our boy was also a renowned poet. Here's a piece he wrote about that very event. The sky god is also named Zhang. Why does he make life hard for me? If it doesn't rain in 3 days, I'll demolish your temple. Then I'll have cannons bombard your mom. Truly prophetic. He's got a few other good ones too. Let me just dim the lights real quick. Yeah. This one's called Visiting Mount Tai. From afar, Mount Tai looks blackish, narrow on top and wide at the bottom. If you flipped it upside down, it would be narrow at the bottom and wide on top. I like that one a lot because it's like he heard about metaphors without realizing they're supposed to have a second meaning. This one's titled Poem About Bastards. You tell me to do this, he tells me to do that. You are all bastards, go fuck your mother. Poignant. But unlike most poets besides E.E. Cummings and Emily Dickinson, Zhang was quite well endowed. He was often referred to as General 86, as when Zhang Jr. stood up straight, he could reportedly reach the length of 86 Mexican silver dollars stacked atop one another. Given a thickness of 2.4 millimeters, this would put him at around 20.6 centimeters or 8.1 inches. That's especially impressive given that he was likely malnourished during puberty due to both poverty and the 1896 famine. You racists. I thought of a few other jokes about this, but I couldn't fit them in the narrative, so I'll just rattle them off. Should have been called the horse meat general. When he got out of the pool, he was General 12. This one just says Dong Hung Dong. You get the point. But all great things must eventually come to an end. After suffering a series of defeats at the hands of his enemies and a subsequent failed rebellion against a quickly reunifying China, Zhang was forced to run away in 1928, bringing his mom with him to Beppu, Japan. His time here was relatively uneventful, except for when he shot a former prince in the back for trying it on with one of his concubines. In court, he said the gun just happened to go off while he was pointing it at the center of the guy's mask. For some reason, they're like, nothing suspicious here. Gave him the choice between 15 days in prison or a $150 fine. He chose the latter. Zhang's story finally came to an end in 1932 when he went back to Shandong not as a conqueror but as a visitor. Unfortunately, it seems it takes people more than 4 years to get over murder because he was unceremoniously assassinated by the nephew of an officer that he had executed. All in all, Zhang left behind quite a strange legacy. Given the litany of horrible crimes that I've seemed to kind of gloss over, he's generally regarded as the stinkiest stain of an already messy portion of the tapestry that is Chinese history. The only remaining question is if one can truly separate the art from the artist. During his rule, Time magazine described him as China's basest warlord. I'll let you decide whether or not they forgot the DE. That's all for today. Till next time, I'm Salmonella, and I'm hiding in your fridge.
All right. That was the new Salmonella video. Wow. See, making learning fun for the whole world and all the children all over the place. What's up, Kova 42? What's up, Underground News? What's up, News Now Enemy? Oh, all right. So many wonderful, beautiful, fantastic people here. I'm behind the jerk K-Far is covering as such a snowflake. Are you still talking about for public safety? I'm working on a for public safety video myself right now, actually. I wasn't going to cover them, but, you know, you keep throwing wood on the fire and poking the bear, eventually they're going to wake up. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm a big Salmonella fan. And like I said, he was gone for 3 years, just disappeared. Everyone thought his channel was dead, and then all of a sudden he just popped up a year ago. And then yesterday he just posted that out of nowhere. It's just showed up. Awesome stuff. We love the guy. And yes, that was awesome. Some of his videos are like amazing. There's one video of his that is very difficult to find. All of his videos are just on his page except one. There's one that he removed, but enough people had ripped it before he removed it that it's still out there, but he officially doesn't talk about it. He made a video about Sigmund Freud. And in it, there's one particular segment where he tells it's a hilarious joke, but this is the thing. It's like It's a hilarious joke. It's a funny joke. It's a great joke. I can't repeat it here. And he took the video down because the joke had the N-word in it. Now, if you watch it in the context of the video, you could see that it wasn't a racist thing. It was a good joke. It was funny. But because he used that word, all of a sudden he took that off of his channel and we don't talk about it and blah, blah, blah. But again, you can still find it if you look for his Sigmund Freud video. It is still out there, but you're not going to get it from his channel. But, you know, other than that, all of his stuff is up there. Some of his stuff is funnier than others, but some of them is really funny. Carl's Order of the Squirrel. Well, what happened was he was talking about the time when Sigmund had if you don't know anything about Sigmund Freud before he became, you know, the famous inventor of modern whatever Freudian psychology, he was working because he had his PhD, whatever. I think it was when he was still studying. At the time, there was a mystery to science how eels reproduced. They've figured it out since then, but at the time they were trying to figure it out. So they wanted Sigmund to see if he could figure it out. So he started just getting eels and dissecting them. And after like hundreds and hundreds of eels where he couldn't find the genitals, he just decided, you guys just keep giving me females. Give me some males so I could find the genitals. And then that's when he told the joke that he had to remove the video for. But he was making fun of Sigmund Freud for that. And then he makes fun of Sigmund for, you know, like, he's like, Sigmund Freud came up with this idea and that idea and all of these groundbreaking ideas because he was on so much cocaine. And then, you know, it's funny stuff. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Hey, Tones overthinks it. What's up? As of right now, you are currently at 1,746 signatures. This video should get him 1 million views. A good history lesson about Zhang Zongchang done in an entertaining way. Yes, that video already has over 4 million views. And it's only 1 day old. So Salmonella Academy is extremely popular. But yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, in the last 3 years, he's only put out 2 videos, and one of them was yesterday, and he still gets millions and millions of views. Everyone loves Salmonella. He makes the most boring sounding subjects extremely entertaining. I could sit here and do a whole stream just showing his videos and commenting on how awesome and hilarious Salmonella is. Maserati 5,000 for $10. Here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. All right. Eye kisses here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm sleeping later, recovering from this hip surgery. Tomorrow is PT. Today is doctor's appointments. Oh, boy. Well, good luck. I hope you feel better. Thoughts and prayers, everyone, for Eye Kiss. Hoping she feels better. Thoughts and prayers for Little Chihuahua Big World. Hope she's feeling better. We want everyone to feel better. We don't want to remind everyone that it's Monday. So let's just do a happy dance for the sake of doing a happy dance. All right. Thank you. I got discombobulated on that one, so let me do it right this time. All right, thank you. Healing vibes. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Gotta feel better all day long. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get back to here. And since we were talking about it, this is the main page. I'll drop a link to it here. Since I'm talking about him, I want to show you guys one of my a couple more of my favorites. Let's see. There's so many good ones. Let's see. This guy's so good. Trying to think. Oh, this is a great one. This is a great one. If you never heard of Timothy Dexter, man, this guy is.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey kids, now we all know that fate is a fickle thing. Some of us may try to defy its will, but there's enough small businesses with Pizza Hut roofs out there to tell you that such a thing is ultimately futile. As for most of us, we tend to have our fair share of good and bad luck throughout our lives, but every now and then, RN Jesus smiles upon some drooling little loaf child and says, "You, my son, you shall be the one with all the figgy pudding." That child was Timothy Dexter. Dexter was born in Malden, Massachusetts in 1747. He had a humble upbringing, dropping out of school as an 8-year-old to work as a farmhand and a leather worker. But Dexter thought he deserved better, so when he grew up, he married one Elizabeth Frothingham, a rich widow in need of company. Gold digging achieved, he began his quest to become a true aristocrat. As his first step, he thinks, all the rich guys I know are in positions of power. I should run for office. Now, the town of Malden wasn't much keen on appointing a bumbling second-grade dropout, but after rejecting dozens of petitions sent in by Dexter, they eventually gave up and decided to just make some shit up, leading to Dexter becoming the official informer of deer, tasking him with keeping logs on the local deer population. And over statistics of does and bucks alike, Dexter ruled with an iron fist, triumphantly concluding what many had already known, that there weren't any deer in Malden, Massachusetts. Satisfied with his political career, Dexter then set his sights on greater financial ventures. So a little history, in 1775, as part of our growing independence from Britain, the Continental Congress decided to establish their own currency, known as the Continental Dollar, real creative there. Then the Revolutionary War started, and it dawned on people that these pieces of paper wouldn't be very useful in a giant pile of wet tea and smoldering patriots, causing their value to do one of those horny eagle death spirals. Then the Congress did, that stupid thing that every high schooler learns is stupid, not invading Russia in winter, but the other one, practically making them worth less than their weight in paper and ink. And wouldn't you know it, a good portion of the Continental Army was paid with these, so by the time the war ended, many veterans were left totally destitute. The aristocrats were like, well, these grass-eating Untermensches did kind of give us a country, so whatever, we'll throw them a few cents and take this trash off their hands. Dexter was like, ooh, I'm a wealthman, I'm gonna do that too. And he spent the majority of his savings buying a boatload after boatload of the 1780s equivalent of blockbuster gift cards. By all accounts, this should have been his ruin, but by some stroke of luck, after the Constitution was ratified, the new government decided that they'd trade Continentals for treasury bonds worth 1% of their face value. Doesn't sound like much, but keep in mind, Dexter bought thousands of crates of bills for fractions of pennies apiece. So as buybacks began across the country, his stockpile appreciated massively in value, and this informer of deer realized that, for the first time, there were a lot of bucks in Malden. But just because he was now a man of the upper crust doesn't mean he let it go to his head. Sure, he might have purchased the most luxurious chateau that money could buy, through daily Playboy Mansion-style ragers, and commissioned over 40 statues of America's greatest heroes, one of which was of himself, with a plaque calling him, quote, the greatest philosopher in the Western world. Despite his incredibly tacky displays of wealth, his contemptuous contemporaries still saw him for the loud, illiterate rube he was. So they started giving him deliberately awful investment tips in order to get him to bankrupt himself. One such piece of advice was that he should ship warming pans to the Caribbean. For those of you born after 1850, a warming pan's this dish on a long pole that you fill up with hot coals to warm up your bed. Not much use in a tropical paradise. But Dexter was undeterred by such frivolous things as logic. Went ahead and sent over 40,000 of them to the West Indies. When they arrived, the locals didn't really know what they were looking at and decided to use them as ladles for the sugar and molasses refineries. And by the end of it, Dexter sold every single one at a markup of nearly 80%. Frustrated that their plan backfired, the elites then told him to literally carry coal to Newcastle, which is an old idiom used to describe a pointless task based off the fact that Newcastle was one of the world's biggest producers of coal. The only idioms Dexter knew about all involved different animals shitting in the woods, so he took their word on good faith and went along with it. But by some divine providence, by the time the shipment arrived, the Newcastle coal miners had all gone on strike, and Dexter once again cleared the entire shipment with a hefty profit. He was like, man, I am so smart. By this point, he was pretty confident in his speculation skills, so he started making seemingly far-fetched ventures all by himself. One time he had a bunch of stray cats rounded up for basically free, which sounds like herding cats, but what do I know? And he sent them to the Caribbean, where they were gobbled up en masse. not like eaten, but purchased to deal with all the rat infestations. In another instance, he bought up just about every whalebone in Boston. And coincidentally, at the same time in France, men started wearing corsets too for some reason. Demand went way up, Dexter's laughing. Now, from an outside perspective, at the end of the day, Dexter was a very shrewd merchant. So at this point in my research, I was like, wait a minute, is he smart? Then I learned about his life outside of business. Dexter considered himself extremely knowledgeable on just about every topic. Keywords, considered himself. For example, he once stumbled upon a guy painting a sign to go along with the newly built statue of Jefferson. And when he saw that the sign called Jefferson, the writer of the Declaration of Independence, Dexter lost his frickin' mind and insisted that Jefferson did not pen the DOI, but rather the Constitution. Spoiler alert, not remotely true. He was in France at the time. An easy mistake to make today, sure, but this was only like 10 years after the fact. That's like someone today saying, Obama didn't kill bin Laden, dumbass. That was Bill Clinton. Anyway, when the painter refused to change the inscription, Dexter started shooting at him with a long rifle until he complied. Real genteel. Dexter made sure to surround himself with the requisite number of weirdos to maintain this level of delusion, one of which was Jonathan Plummer, a man whom Dexter paid to be his poet laureate, writing only the most laudatory odes in his honor. Mind you, this wasn't just your run-of-the-mill, wise-and-wizened wordsmith. Jonathan sold fish for a living, and porn. He just kind of went along with the whole thing for the pocket change. Besides his entourage, Dexter occasionally spent time with the total geeds known as his family. He had 2 children, whom the New England Historical Society describes as a half-mad drunk and a completely mad drunk, respectively. And he couldn't stand his wife on account of her perceived constant nagging, to the point where he would tell guests he was unmarried and that he just had a ghost in his house. Just like, oh yeah, that's a sea hag. You know, mansion built on some old Indian shipwreck or something. Timmy, please, I'm cold and my hands are rheumatic. Find it in your heart to light the fireplace for me. Yeah, plenty of that in hell, you banshee bitch. One day, in a massive stroke of ego, Dexter decided to fake his own death, complete with a lavish funeral service just to see who would show up. Lucky for him, about 3,000 people from all walks of life turned up. Though initially staying out of sight, he soon noticed that his wife wasn't crying. So in response, he jumped out and started hitting her upside the head with a cane in front of everybody. But as his true mortality grew closer, Dexter knew he needed a legacy and decided to pen his memoirs, titled A Pickle for the Knowing Ones, which was basically just 20 pages of unhinged ranting about politics, religion, his wife, and whatever else came to mind. No punctuation, random capitalization, the most amazing spelling I've ever seen. Here's some excerpts. George Washington, attitude, philosopher, tobacco, general. And this is all just from the first few lines. The entire book is written like this. And just like everything else the guy did, the thing sold like fucking hotcakes. Why does anybody even try? The best part is that when he got complaints about the total lack of grammatical anything, in the second edition of the book, he put an extra page at the end full of nothing but punctuation marks, with a little note saying that anyone who felt like whining could just stick them wherever they wanted. Dexter died in 1806, and by and large, he probably should have ended up in Davy Jones's locker. But given the circumstances, I imagine the big man upstairs dropped his big deck of mortal soul trading cards at just the right moment, letting him slip through the pearly gates undetected. And legend has it that to this day, if you pray to the name Timothy Dexter, he'll look upon you kindly and share his skills with you all. Wait a minute. Share?
Oh no, now
skill.
we're getting into it. All right. Anyway, that's another example of the Salmonello Academy. Has nothing to do with Frauditors, although that guy's about as smart as one. Timothy Dexter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Tones Overthinks It is talking about this. I'm going to put it on screen for y'all. This is the petition to demonetize Denver Metro audits. It's at change.org, started by Tones Overthinks It. Let's go over the basics. Now, when you go to sign in and ask you to fill all this stuff out, it takes you to a couple different links. They ask, in other words, because he's saying it's free in the chat, and I want to make sure you understand that when you're going through, at one point it asks if you want to make a donation or if you want to just share it. Or you could also, there's an option to click, I don't want to do any of these at this time, but it still counts. So it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to do anything. It gives you the option. If you want to, you can do something. But anyway, why this petition matters. For the last 2 years, Christopher Cordova, a YouTuber who goes by the name Denver Metro Audits, has abused his platform to promote and profit from illegal activity. Mr. Cordova is what he and several others call themselves First Amendment auditors, who falsely represent themselves as activists and journalists to exploit the First Amendment and social media platforms in order to glorify and encourage actions that often cross legal and ethical boundaries. While the First Amendment protects the right of free speech and expression, it does not provide a blanket endorsement for actions that deliberately infringe upon the law and disrupt public order. Individuals like Cordova engage in behaviors that involve trespassing, harassment, and other forms of public disturbance, all while recording their interactions and uploading them to YouTube for profit. On November 10th, 2022, Mr. Cordova was arrested at the Social Security Administration office in Littleton, Colorado, and charged with failure to comply with official signs and lawful directions. In violation of CFR 102.74.402, on March 20th, 2023, Christopher Cordova was found guilty on both counts in the United States District Court for the District of Colorado. All relevant court documents, including the verdict, can be found here with the link to the documents. In the sentencing statement, which is frickin' brilliant, submitted on July 7th, 2023, the prosecution explains in detail how Mr. Cordova profited from his crimes. Mr. Cordova live streamed the incident that led to his arrest on his YouTube channel. Cordova then posted summary videos, shorts, and additional live streams to recap his arrest and request money from his viewers. For his criminal actions, Cordova was able to collect over $11,000 in donations, memberships, and advertising revenue. By promoting these activities and generating revenue through monetization, channels like Cordova's effectively profit from sensationalizing confrontations with law enforcement, security personnel, and other public servants. Such content not only puts these professionals at risk, but also contributes to a toxic online culture that glorifies disobedience and undermines the rule of law. In light of these concerns, we request that YouTube's administration and policy team consider reviewing Christopher Cordova's channel, Denver Metro Audits, and evaluate whether he violates YouTube's community guidelines, which prohibit content that promotes harmful or dangerous activities. We believe that demonetizing these channels would send a strong message against the promotion of criminal behavior and the exploitation of YouTube's platform for personal gain, and would reaffirm YouTube's commitment to fostering a safe, responsible online environment for both content creators and viewers. Let's reload and see where we're at right now. We're at 1,749 signatures. 1,751. All right. Wrangler's here. Cass is here. All right. Internet God. 222-333-444. Oh no. Yeah. That's why this exists. Where's my thingy? Dagnabbit. Go away. Go. All right. Notice, frauditors not permitted beyond this point, according to UCC 69-222-333-444. Love it. Love it. It's awesome sauce. Oh, Internet God is here? Yeah, Frauditor Wrangler, Internet God, News Now Enemy, everybody who wasn't here earlier. I got to show you guys. So everybody loves News Now Voodoo. And again, Salacious isn't going to make any more actual of these, but we got the minis. These are the blank minis. And for this month, I have a giveaway I do every month on this channel. This month's giveaway, speaking of which, right now, the first 5 people to put "Give Salacious a Raise" in the chat get an entry into this month's giveaway. So this is a blank one. This is what the blanks look like. So this month's prizes, 1 through 9, are going to be a blank one that you can decorate any way you want. Now, to give you some ideas of different ways you can decorate them, our grand prize is going to be 3 of these mini voodoos, 3D printed, that have already been decorated by Salacious, customized and decorated by Salacious by hand to give you guys an idea of what you can do. These 3 that I'm about to show you are going to be the grand prize of this month's giveaway. First of all, Long Island Audit. Look at his girdle. Here he is from the side. And then she's got a News Now Ninja. She's got the tattoos on him. She's got the little his little flip-flops on, his little hippie bracelets, his hair. Look at this from a different angle, from the side and then from the back. Look at that. How awesome is that, ladies and gentlemen? Holy crap, hammer sauce. That's amazing. And then finally, a generic Sovereign Citizen Moore. He's got a little copy of Black's Law Dictionary down there by his foot. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Now, that's part 1. Part 2. Besides the fact that 9, again, the prizes, I always throw in little things like I still got a bunch of these to give away. These handmade by me, not handmade, but custom Frauditor bingo cards that I made. Rash instead of bingo. And then I still got some P. Barnes cards and some Dancing Cop cards. There's Casey Camera Boy getting punched in the face by the Tapico employees. So I still got a bunch of those cards to give away. So every one of the prizes, all 9 for this month, well, all 10 are going to include some of those cards and stuff as well. But the main thing is each one of the top 9 are going to be a blank, 1 blank. Number 10 is going to be the 3 that were hand decorated by Salacious. Now, these are also going to be made available for sale. So you're not limited to whether or not you win one. They're going to be about $20 a piece for a blank one. But here's the deal. If you get a blank voodoo doll and you decorate it in any way and take a picture of the decorated voodoo doll and send it to me, that will automatically get you an entry into the next month's giveaway or whatever giveaway it is. If you get one of these 6 months from now, decorate it and post it, boom, whatever month it is you do it, you'll be entered into that month's giveaway. Your name will be added to the wheel of spin. Yes. All right. Here, so ordered by Hezokuai. When I bang the gavel, you know that it's legit. Or I'm full of it.
Awesome.
All right. I love you guys. You guys are all the best. Round of applause for you guys, dagnabbit. Best fans in the world, I keep telling you. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, don't forget, every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to join me and my co-host, Frauditor News Network, with a new guest every week. This Saturday's guest, Dick Bag Patrol. August 19th, turns out we got an open slot. Unfortunately, Garth Nader had to cancel. So We're going to find out who it's going to be on the 19th. We got an open slot. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. Last time we had an open slot, everything turned out great. The first time we ever had an open slot, we ended up getting K-Far up there, which was fantastic. He just showed up. And then the time after that, we had a whole bunch of people coming up and down, having a lot of fun, a lot of great conversation. Good times, good times, good times. August 26th, Frauditor Ram. And September 2nd, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dummy Kruger is going to be here. All right. And then on September 9th, our own wonderful, lovely, fantastic Underground News. That's one of the newest anti-fraudulent channels, the Underground News. Gotta love her. Anastasia Beaverhausen, what's up? You just showed up in time to say goodbye. Love you. Thank you for joining us. But that's all right. Stick around for the post-credits. In the meantime, thank you guys so much once again for joining me. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. I always say this because it's always true. My mornings are awesome because of you. When I get up in the morning and I get out of bed, I'm excited and happy that I get to do this and spend some time hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome sauce. Love you guys. And like the Elvis gnome always says, oh, yeah, I'm all shook up.
A policeman is a composite of what all men are, I guess, a mingling of saint and sinner, dust and deity. culled statistics, wave the fan over stinkers, underscore instances of dishonesty and brutality because they are news. What that really means is that they are exceptional. They are unusual. They are not commonplace. Buried under the froth is the fact. And the fact is that less than 0.5% of policemen misfit that uniform. And that is a better average than you'd find among clergymen. What is a policeman? He of all men is at once the most needed and the most wanted. A strangely nameless creature who is sir to his face and pig or worse behind his back. He must be such a diplomat that he can settle differences between individuals so that each will think he won, but if a policeman is neat, he's conceited. If he's careless, he's a bum. If he's pleasant, he's a flirt. If he's not, he's a grouch. He must make instant decisions which would require months for a lawyer, but if he hurries, he's careless. If he's deliberate, he's lazy. He must be first to an accident, infallible with a diagnosis. He must be able to start breathing, stop bleeding, tie splints, and above all, be sure the victim goes home without a limp or expect to be sued. The police officer must know every gun, draw on the run, and hit where it doesn't hurt. He must be able to whip two men twice his size and half his age without damaging his uniform and without being brutal. If you hit him, he's a coward. If he hits you, he's a bully. A policeman must know everything and not tell. He must know where all of the sin is and not partake. The policeman from a single human hair must be able to describe the crime, the weapon, the criminal, and tell you where the criminal is hiding, but if he catches the criminal, he's lucky. If he doesn't, he's a dunce. If he gets promoted, he has political pull. If he doesn't, he's a dullard. The policeman must chase bum leads to a dead end, stake out 10 nights to tag one witness who saw it happen but refuses to remember. He runs files and writes reports until his eyes ache to build a case against some felon who will get dealed out by a shameless Seamus or an honorable who isn't honorable. The policeman must be a minister, a social worker, a diplomat, a tough guy, and a gentleman. And of course, he'll have to be a genius because he'll have to feed a family on a policeman's salary.